Hello friends, thank you for tuning in again. Another episode of the Backyard Warrior. And today I'm cooking a whole lamb. This was a whole lamb before we cut it up to a few pieces. First, it won't fit in a smoker. Second, these pieces are not cooking evenly. For instance, these ribs, they're not gonna cook same as this shoulder right here. That's the two main reasons why I cut up this whole lamb. And as you see, we still have the head here. This is my two legs, my shoulders, and this is the neck right here. So the game plan for this whole lamb is gonna be clean first, and loose bits and a little bit of stuff like this is gonna burn in the smoker. Not too much, not major trimming, just clean up a little bit. And then we're gonna use good old yellow mustard as a binder. And for the rub, I have 4 items here. First, 2-part coarse black pepper, 1 part kosher salt, 1 part hanout, which is a Moroccan blend. This has a bunch of spices on it. Last is some mixed herbs. This is a herbs de Provence mix, and this is half a part. So half a part, 1 part salt, 1 part hanout, and 2 part pepper. So we're gonna mix all our spices here. Give it a nice shake. Oh wow, this is gonna be our rub today, okay? Without further ado, let's clean these pieces up a little bit and then season them up. Now that our lamb cleaned up and burned all the hair and a little bit seasoned, We're gonna let it sit here for a little bit while the smoker is coming up to temp, okay? So I used all the ugly wood and something that I burned already to start this fire. Hopefully we'll get a nice cold bed. We'll let this fire do its thing for a little bit, maybe 30-40 minutes until we get what we need and we start cooking. All right. So my wood today of choice is pecan. Okay, so I put it in a bucket in case it rain. I take it inside so it won't get wet. And we're cooking at 225, 230. Here's our fire, nice cold bed, and I throw in a couple logs after that. Now our smoker is up to temp. We're gonna start. This looks a little bit crowded, but we're gonna adjust everything once the cook is going on. Things gonna shrink and things are gonna come out first before other things. So it's all gonna be good. And we'll come back and check maybe an hour and a half into the cook. This is how we're looking right now. A little progress, not much. I think because of I crowded this smoke chamber, it restricted the airflow a little bit. I'm using more wood than usual to maintain that 225, 230. So we get it a little color though. Not all is bad. Cook is going well so far. A little slow, but I guess because of the amount of meat I stacked this smoker with. Alright, so we're gonna let this roll for maybe a couple more hours before we come back and check on these small pieces, see if we can pull them out or give him a little bit more time. Alright, 3 hours into this cook, and this meat looks like it needs little spritz. Nice color, bark is forming. I think this cook is going pretty well so far. Let's see where we are with the leg. 150 on the leg, same thing with the shoulder. 150. This neck still has a long ways to go. I think I'm gonna wrap these in foil because I don't want them to char. So, there's lamb chops in here too. So I wrapped everything in foil. Basically now we're just using this smoker as an oven because I had enough smoke on the meat, and to speed the process of cooking I wrap it in foil. So we're gonna let this roll for a few more hours, maybe 3-4 hours, until probe tender. 7 hours into this cook, oh man, this no resistance at all. This is probing like butter. It's probing 212, 211, which is, yeah, these are done. No resistance at all. Everything is probing like butter. So I think this cook is over. Now we're gonna rest this meat in a cooler right here. So after a couple hours of resting the meat, now we're gonna start digging into this leg of lamb first. As you can see, this thing is very jiggly and tender, fall off the bone, a nice smoke ring on it, clean bones, and the meat shreds nicely. I'm very happy with this cook. I think the outcome was great. Everybody was happy. We feed a crowd of 10 people with this whole lamb, and there was plenty meat left. So this is the second lamb right here. Same thing, full of the bone, tender, a good bark on it. Seasoning was on point, smokiness was on point. I think everybody was happy. And this is the shoulder right here. Same thing again. The whole lamb was cooked the same way. Very, very tender, clean bones. Bark was perfect again. And the meat shreds perfect. A good pulled lamb. And the gaminess on this lamb was minimal to zero. To my surprise, I didn't taste any gaminess on it. It was not overpowering. It was perfect, if I can say so. All in all, I'm very happy with the cook. Everybody was happy, full, and with that being said, thank you for tuning in again. Until the next one, stay safe, and thank you for watching. Bye bye.